Hi everybody. In this video, we'll discuss an alternative way to understand acceleration a little better. In general, the definition of acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. And if let's say you intend to calculate acceleration, we can use this formula. Acceleration equals to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by the time taken. Okay, so let me now share with you another way to interpret acceleration. Okay, so let's say we have a car with an acceleration of 5 meters per second. Okay, so how can we interpret this? Okay, so first, I'll try to decompose this meter per second minus 2 here. Meters second minus 2 here, which is the units for acceleration, into two parts. Okay, let me do something like this. And for the 5, I write 5 over 1. You'll see why in a while. Okay, so the units are decomposed into something like this. Meter second minus 1, then times times second minus 1. Okay, then next, I'll bring the second minus 1 here to the denominator. And we get 1 over, or rather 1 second. Okay, so now if you see in this fraction here, the numerator is 5 meters per second. And this meter per second represent the units for velocity or speed. And in the denominator, the 1 second here means, or rather the second actually represents the units for time. So therefore, an acceleration of 5 meters per second square can be interpreted like this. Okay, you mean that the velocity of the car increases by 5 meters per second for every 1 second. So how this could be useful in some context could be something like this. Say you have a car with an acceleration of 5 meters per second square, and let's say its initial velocity is 0. That means when time equals to 0, the velocity is 0 meters per second. Then we like to know after, let's say, after 4 seconds, okay, what's the velocity? So now, since we know that the acceleration is 5 meters per second square, every 1 second, the velocity will increase by 5 meters per second. So therefore, after 4 seconds, the velocity will be 4 times 5, and you get 20 meters per second. Okay, so what happens if now the acceleration is negative? Okay, say we have another car. Its acceleration is minus 10 meters per second square. So how to interpret this is that we can think of it as its velocity decreases by 10 meters per second for every 1 second. Okay, so then let's use one simple example to illustrate how this could be useful. Say we have a car with an acceleration of minus 10 meters per second square, and its initial velocity, that means when time equals to 0, its velocity is, let's say, maybe 50 meters per second. Then we like to know after, let's say, 3 seconds, what's the velocity of the car. So since now we know that the acceleration is minus 10 meters per second square, what it means that every 1 second, its velocity will decrease by 10 meters per second. So therefore, after 3 seconds, okay, the velocity of the car will have decreased by 3 times 10, or 30. So therefore, the final velocity we can calculate by using 50 minus the decrease, which is 30, and you get 20 meters per second. If you find this video helpful, do consider liking and sharing this video, and do consider subscribing to this channel as well. And drop me a comment to let me know what other content you'd like to see in this channel. See you in the next video.